Mr. Paradox. Let me ask y'all, and this is coming from a man, so I need y'all to be objective with this, be logical. Don't y'all get tired of hearing about sex all the time? I mean, sex, that should just be something, you just engage in. You don't necessarily have to talk about it all the time. Don't y'all get tired of hearing about sex? Like, when somebody talks about sex too much, shouldn't that let you know that somebody's not getting any? Kind of comes up as desperate when you, man, ladies should be able to say this. When somebody talks about sex too much, that lets you know they're not getting any, right? But don't y'all get tired of every song being about sucking dick, deep throating, swallowing, going deep, and all that? Don't y'all get tired of hearing that? Don't y'all want to hear some real shit? Don't y'all want to hear about something that you don't normally hear about? I mean, y'all talking about all these college degrees and whatnot. Shouldn't y'all want to hear a motherfucker go on about calculus or something like that? Shouldn't you want to hear a motherfucker talk about quantum physics, quarks, quasars? Hey, there's a little Boys in the Hood reference, but don't y'all want to hear about something like that? Something that could change your fucking life, some chemistry, some biochemistry, some how the drugs you're taking actually fuck with your biochemistry? Doesn't anybody have an interest in microelectronics? Radiation? Doesn't anybody have any interest like that? Like how weapons are made? How lasers actually, disintegrate molecules. Doesn't anybody want to know the basic mechanics behind disintegration? I don't know. This is just, doesn't anybody want to learn anything about history, about how we managed to come up with a lot of this shit from seemingly out of nowhere? Doesn't anybody want to learn anything about theology, about how there may have been different entities from beyond our comprehension coming down here to assist or speed up human development in order to accelerate its destruction? Does anybody want to look investigate that? Book of Enoch. And most people dismiss that as just, it's not a real book. And the main people telling you to dismiss that book are the same motherfuckers who have an interest in keeping it non-canon. So that way you over there doubting the authenticity or the words of it. I'm just asking, if everything is sex, suck, like, bro, come on. Like, they keep you at a base, and I mean a base level frequency, keeping you in the primal instincts. And I don't believe in evolution, but they're keeping you at the lowest level of the ID. What is our Freudian psychology calls it? The base, the ID, the nothing but pure desire. And they know what they're doing. Doesn't anybody want to learn about cymatics, how sound affects the human body? Y'all know sound does different things to water, right? Certain frequencies make water do different shit, different shapes. And if we're supposedly 70% water, but the Bible does not say that though. The Bible does not say you will fall from water. So, who are we to say the body is this, but the Bible says something else? Yes, we know they may have touched up on it, but they can't change everything up in there, so you gotta sift through that. But how these frequencies, this negative ass music is keeping us about sex and all this shit. Just trying to some thoughts out in the head as to why everything is, just sex based. After you bust a nut, then what? I mean, you can only come so many times. Like women, yeah, you may get multiple orgasms and all that, but after all that, then what? You're not gonna be on your back 23 hours on a day. You're not. You're not gonna be bent over 23 hours a day. Unless you are a prostitute. But even still, you got times where you like trying to do other things. Don't y'all want to take that time to expand your horizons, so to speak? don't know. It's just my thoughts. So, a little impromptu episode. But, do what you want. I'm just trying to give y'all some food for thought. But, just make sure you please leave a like, subscribe, share this video, and let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Mr. Paradox, over and out.